Hey, what's going on, my ASVAB party people? Anderson here for PSA number 3. And today's PSA, you got to do yourself favors. And here's what I mean by that. If you're not doing yourself favors before the next day starts, you're kind of starting from ground zero every day. And we got to stop that. If you're trying to succeed, you got to make sure that you're living today for tomorrow. You got to make sure that before you go to bed, you lay out your clothes. Before you go to bed, you set up your plan for tomorrow. Before you go to bed, make sure you got breakfast set up. You don't have to have everything out and everything ready to go, but you have to actually plan things out. If you're not planning things out and you're not starting to set yourself up for success, you're actually setting yourself for failure. And that should go without saying. I mean, we all know that. We all have that idea in our heads that, things are just supposed to come together. That's not the way things are supposed to go. That is not how things work. If you want things to work, you got to put in the work. It's not that difficult to understand. If you want the results, you got to put in the work. And so that means pre-planning. So again, easy little things like planning out what you're going to wear, planning out your food, planning out your schedule, planning out those little things that you didn't remember that you're going to get bit in the butt by when you try to have a good flow for the day. So if you want to have a good tomorrow, you got to have a good evening. And by having a good evening, you got to set yourself up. You got to do yourself favors. And if you got study time tomorrow to set up, hey, go ahead. Make sure you write down what exactly it is that you're studying. That way, that whole proactive monster that lives inside your head that tells you that it's okay, you don't got to study right now. You know why that's there? It's because your mind distracts you from things that are stressful, things that you don't want to do. And the thing is, if you haven't identified exactly what you want to sit down and practice on and study on, then your mind's going to automatically tell you when it's time to sit down and do it. Your mind's like, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, so I don't want you to do it. And so then you get distracted, things come up, you get that notification on your phone, you start looking at other things. Come on, man, we're adults now. Let's be real with each other, let's be real with ourselves. Set yourself up for tomorrow. That way you can live tomorrow at a heightened elevation. You can do more if you plan it out. Again, success does not happen by accident. For every time that you say that you want to succeed, you got to back that up with work. And if you're not doing that, then it's going to be your own fault that you don't succeed. So you got to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, all right, I want to have a great tomorrow. What can I do today to make sure that I can get that done? Because if all you're worried about every day is waking up late and then rushing yourself over to work, not being able to get in tune with yourself to your star player and asking yourself, hey, let's go ahead. How we doing? How can we get it done today? And hyping yourself up. Like if you're not doing any of that, you're going to set yourself up for a bad day. So let me go ahead and be real with you again one more time. Do yourself favors. If you do yourself the favor today of planning out what time you're going to wake up, what you're wearing, what you're eating, what you're doing tomorrow, all those little things. Again, that one thing that you might have overlooked that you thought was due some other time, but it's actually due tomorrow. Like for real. If you want to succeed, you gotta make sure you plan. You gotta do yourself the favor. So with that said, everybody, I'm Anderson, your ASVAB coach. If you have any questions, let me know. But like and comment and subscribe to this channel. That way you can get more of these, because you know how we do out here. We breathe success. And again, success is all of those little things done right. So with that said, guys, I'll check you out later. I'm Anderson again, your ASVAB coach. I'll see you.